What if I told you you might have a YouTube addiction and quitting it with these 2 simple steps might be the thing that you were waiting for to boost your self-improvement? 3 years ago, I remember coming across a video called Addicted to YouTube, Watch This, by this guy called Andrew Kirby. And I thought, what? YouTube addiction? What is this guy on about? Who's addicted to YouTube? And so I ignored it and went back to my usual evening routine, grabbing a big meal and watching a few hours of whatever I found on the homepage. Oh. How much time a day do you spend on YouTube? No, really. Go check. This is an actionable step. There is a section on YouTube in your settings called Time Watch. So go look that up and tell me how much you watch. And now tell me, do you might have a YouTube addiction? Is there even like a slight chance of it? Be brutally honest. If your answer was yes or even maybe, I think I should familiarize you with who your enemy is here. The YouTube homepage. How could you resist it? So many shiny thumbnails, so many interesting titles. You want to watch this and then that. That's exactly how you get stuck into mindlessly watching hours and hours of YouTube homepage content. And don't even get me started on the shorts feed. Imagine what you could have spent your time on instead of watching these meaningless YouTube videos. And I say meaningless because not all content on YouTube is actually completely meaningless. That being said, I'll give you 3 criteria that you should test every single video with to determine whether that is worth your time or not. And then when you understand this, then I will give you the 2-step process to actually quit your YouTube addiction entirely. Okay? Good. First one is good content versus bad content. So good content on YouTube would be my videos, you should only watch my videos. Just kidding. I'm gonna ignore my content here just for the sake of being objective. I feel like this message would lose its value if I make this into an ad for my own content. So let's pretend I'm not even a YouTuber. Good content on YouTube would be content that is educational, inspiring, thought-provoking or something like that rather than just pure entertainment, right? You get the idea. Now, this is not to say that you should never watch an entertaining video ever again, but you need to regulate how much you are being entertained. You can't tell me you just spend 5 hours entertaining yourself on YouTube because you're not a child anymore, bro. Don't act like one. Second thing is unintentional versus intentional watching. So did you come onto YouTube with a specific desire to watch this and learn this thing? Or did you just click on the YouTube app out of habit and clicked on the shiny thumbnails just because your monkey brain needs some dopamine? This is pretty self-explanatory. In my opinion, you should pretty much only watch videos that you chose intentionally. And third criteria is long form versus short form content. Now, this is a little bit more situation dependent. Let's make one thing clear. If you spend 2 hours on YouTube watching one 2-hour long video that's going deep into some topic, that's way different than if you spend your 2 hours watching 50 2.5-minute videos. Yet maybe you don't have time to watch a whole 2-hour long video. So then short form 5 to 10 minute videos might be your go-to. However, I don't think you should ever waste your time watching YouTube shorts or those quick short 50-second memes that you find on your homepage. And now that we have all of this out of the way, it's time for me to actually give you the 2-step process. And it's gonna be really easy. You just need to make this decision. Step 1. Go onto your PC or laptop, go into your browser of choice and install one of those browser extensions that block YouTube homepage. The one I use is called Unhook. I might link it in the description. It's for both Mozilla and Chrome. And it works in a way that it just blocks out your homepage like this. It also blocks the videos on the side of a video that you're watching, but it leaves the search bar so that you can still find videos that you need by searching for them specifically. This way, it's gonna be way harder to fall into unintentional watching because you're gonna need to specifically search for what you want to watch. And step 2 is to go on your phone, and if you have an iPhone, then just, delete the YouTube app. If you have an Android, then it's a bit harder because YouTube is one of those Google apps that your phone doesn't allow you to uninstall for some reason, but you can still do it. Go to your settings, go to apps, go to YouTube, and click disable. This way it's still on your phone, but you're not able to use it. Now, if you need YouTube, you will use it on your PC where you have a blocker, so you're not gonna fall into mindless scrolling and clicking unintentional videos. And if you really need YouTube on your phone for some reason, which I highly doubt that you do, then maybe just try hiding it. Like removing the app from your home, whatever it's called, or install one of those app lockers that asks for a password when you enter another app. So put a lock on YouTube, and then when you enter YouTube, you need to type in a password that's like don't watch or something to remind yourself that you don't want to fall into mindless scrolling. And then if you do it this way, you also need to go into your notifications and disable YouTube notifications so that doesn't pull you into YouTube. Now, if you actually listen to me, which 90% of you are not gonna do, you're gonna turn from a boy who consumes content into a man man who potentially even creates content. That is a big change. And not to even mention if you even delete all social media alongside of it. Now there is something else about watching a lot of YouTube that might hurt you that I didn't mention in this video. And I made another video about that one. But not to sound like a hypocrite, don't click on this video unless you carefully go through all of the criteria that I gave you before and determine whether it's actually worth your time or not. Don't be a monkey. And whatever you decide, have a great day and God bless you.